Major funding cuts are coming to the Muscatine Arts Center. Muscatine City Council started its budget talks late in January.
And at that point, leaders were expecting less property tax revenue than in years past. And despite that, City Administrator Matt Marterson told News 8 the city was in good shape because of how last year's budget was structured.
And new this morning, News 8's Maddie Franz shows us why the City Council agreed to the Art Center cuts, why the community has showed up, and what funding they spared.
It is a downgrade of our community's standards.
Muscatine came to City Hall in full force.
This is not a simple budget adjustment. It is a decision about the future role of the Art Center within the city.
Arts Center Director Melanie Alexander, joined by dozens of supporters, spoke against $200,000 of cut city funding.
By removing the requirement for a master's in museum studies, the city risked the long-term preservation of our shared heritage.
Alexander is resigning in June. The cut carves into her successor's salary and the center's total budget of $519,000.
It needs the support of our whole community and our council.
The city says the state's past tax cuts and looming property tax reform are squeezing the city budget.
Every department has had to make difficult sacrifices to prioritize only the most essential items.
City Administrator Matt Marterson says he's looking at a $700,000 shortfall. He expects even more next year.
Without this reduction this year, the conversation for July 1 of 2027 is, can we keep the Art Center open?
The city is, I think, in a very tough position.
Muscatine Center for Social Action funding was also on the chopping block.
And we've been requesting a continuance of a $30,000 investment in our housing navigation partnership.
Program Director Jason Dornbush says city contracted homeless prevention services kept more than 200 households in their homes last year. That's more than 450 Muscatine residents.
People can't use their potential unless they have stable housing and feel secure.
With an appeal to council, he was able to get that money back into the budget. The Arts Center wasn't so lucky.
Is there any objection to decreasing the Muscatine Art Center by $200,000?
In Muscatine,
All right.
Maddie Franz, WQAD News 8.
The city says these cuts have been several years in the making and other services will have to be reduced or eliminated.
The Art Center director says that she wasn't told about the cuts that would be coming or about last night's meeting.